Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living North Metro. I'm Reverend Michael Torphy.
I'm Reverend Valerie Torphy.
I'm Sheila Fossen.
And I'm Greg Fossen. We do the broadcast.
I'm Dr. Ernestina Garcia, and I do the readings.
And I'm Annie Benjamin, and I'm going to be singing for y'all today.
Yes, you are.
Good to see y'all.
Yeah. We're going to bring up the purpose statement.
The invocation first.
Oh, you know what? I don't have my list of what we do with me. I'll have to go find that. Yes.
So we'll just pray. That's a
Let's
good
do that.
thing to do.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
You can do it or me.
Yeah.
All right.
How good it is to be gathered together in the name and nature of pure spirit, recognizing that that is truly all that there is. One power, one presence, one loving heart that is through and as all life in the universe and beyond. And so I know this day is a day of blessings as we present this service, and those that receive it out there in the ethers get exactly what they need to get.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm grateful for that. Grateful to serve, grateful to be alive, grateful for everything. And in this place of absolute perfect gratitude, I can now release it into the love and to the law by simply saying together, and so it
Is.
There we go.
The purpose of our spiritual community is to be a spiritual community, to be supportive to all those who are seeking support, to practice and live unconditional love, to be non-judgmental and forgiving, to embrace oneness, to join all others who want to co-create a world that works for everyone, all cultures, all races, all sexual orientations, and all life. And together we say, and so it is.
That's what we are.
Yes.
So we have Annie. You're here to do the music and shine the light.
So I noticed that, well, you told me that our message today is about coming out of the shadows, and I was thinking, well, that's perfect because it's springtime.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first song I thought of was this awesome song, and I know everybody knows it, so y'all can sing along with me wherever you are and whatever you're doing, because I know you know this song. This is a song, Here Comes the Sun.
Yeah.
This is a great person song. Here we go. I love this song so much, and it makes me happy, and I hope it makes y'all happy too. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, the smiles return into their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I see that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clean. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and
And the sun is so bright right now. We're looking out the window. That's an appropriate song.
Wonderful.
Thank you for blessing us with that song. We'll be back to you shortly.
So, like us and check in on North Metro. You can check out our website, cslnorthmetro.org. While you're there, you can go to contact us and add yourself to the email list. You can request prayers and we'll pray on it all week. And there's lots of good information out there. So we just invite you to join us. Today's title is Cast No Shadows. And you've already met our wonderful guest artist. And the reading today is from one of my favorite books, Until Today, by Ayanla Van Zandt.
So you've been thinking about joining our service or thinking about supporting it in an important way, then today's a good day to start.
It is.
Because as the song said, it's a good, as the reading said, it's a good day. And we declare it by saying thank you to the universe. And we're a place that you can say thank you by giving.
Yes.
And that's a spiritual trait to give. It's a high way to honor this teaching, honor your life, our lives, all life, just by simply giving.
Well, and giving and receiving go hand in hand.
That's right.
So the more you give, the more you receive. So it's really a little bit selfish to be giving, because we know that as we give, we receive. But it also is a really wonderful feeling to give to the things that are important to us and that help us change our lives.
And you like what we're doing, so you support it by giving.
Yay.
So that's good for that. And now, what must we do? Oh,
It's a song called Life's Blessings. And the chorus is, don't forget life's blessings, love in your heart. And y'all can sing with this one too. Singing is great. It opens up our hearts, and we're giving to the world, and the world gives back to us. So it's just like y'all were saying, we reciprocate. So anyway, here we go. Well, you know that life brings changes, and sometimes those changes come along when the timing don't seem right. But if you pay attention to your lessons, then you know that everything is gonna be all right. So don't forget life's blessings. Keep love in your heart. And sometimes that road you're traveling on, it goes on and on and on and on for miles. And even the strongest souls can go astray. But if you keep your eyes toward heaven, then you know that your friends won't ever be far away. So don't forget life's blessings. Keep love in your heart. Just when you think that you've seen the darkest, hours ever known by anyone. just you. Remember that those shadows, ooh, they would not exist without the light from the sun. So don't forget life's blessings and keep love in your heart. Yeah, don't forget life's blessings and keep love in your heart. You just gotta keep a whole lot of love in your heart.
Awesome.
That was really nice. Thank you.
Who wrote that? Who wrote that?
I did.
Wow.
I like it even better.
Great. Yeah.
Thank you. I wrote it
A lot.
people.
Little did I know I was creating this title for you.
I know, right? That one. But you know, when you open your heart up and you ask the universe to use you in a good, positive way, if you're open, you will. And that song was one of those songs. I just caught it. I think it was probably floating in the air one day, and it just found me. And I just put it out because it already knew.
And it found me too.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see it a little bit. There's Dr. Ernestina, all ready to go.
Hello, everyone. It is so nice to see you again. We're going to start with the affirmations. Affirmations for the week of March 29th, 2026. Written by Stephan Anthony. Please repeat after me. I consciously create my world with my thoughts and beliefs.
I consciously create my world with my thoughts and beliefs.
My natural state of being is one of harmony and serenity.
My natural state of being is one of harmony and serenity.
I live fully in a place of awareness of my oneness with the divine.
I live fully in a place of awareness of my oneness with the divine.
I grow deeper into my life's purpose with each beat of my heart.
I grow deeper into my life's purpose with each beat of my heart.
Loving God as myself is my daily intention.
Loving God as myself is my daily intention.
I am worthy and accepting of the universe's greatest good.
I am worthy and accepting of the universe's greatest good.
And together we say,
And so it is.
Okay, the reading selected for us today by the Reverends, as Reverend Valerie said, is from the book Until Today by Iyanla Van Zandt. As soon as you decide that you're going to be faith-filled, joy-filled, peace-filled, and filled full, you're going to have a good day. The moment you decide that you are not going to be beat down or weighed down, put down or run down, hung up or beat up, upset or set up or blown off, you're going to have a good day. When you decide in your own mind that you're going to get grounded, be centered, stay focused, have a vision, accomplish a goal, complete a mission, pursue a dream, live with purpose, you're going to have a good day. As soon as you decide to accept yourself, celebrate yourself, correct yourself, authorize yourself, validate yourself to be who you are and to love yourself just the way you are, you're going to have a good day. If you decide to take just a moment to get still, to clear your mind, to open your heart, to listen to the sacred voice that guides you, that protects you, that knows you and loves you, you're going to have a good day. And if you find that you're not having a good day, it could be that you have not made the decision or taken the time to do what you know you must do to ensure that your day goes the way you have decided it should. Until today, you may not have been aware that decisions fuel the spirit. You may not have realized that you have the power to decide the direction of your day and your life. Just for today, make a decision about how you want to experience the day. Fuel that decision with a commitment to do whatever it takes to ensure that it happens. And together we say,
And so it is.
it is.
That was awesome.
That was beautiful. Thank you
I
so
love
much.
that reading.
I love the way you read it. I love the way you're saying you're going to have a good day.
I almost wanted to sing. You're going to have a good. Okay.
That's really interesting too.
All right.
So that one later. I popped up on the screen, so I'm going to sing now. This is called Surface of the Moon. It's about coming out of the shadows.
Yeah.
Tonight she walks in darkness, but it's just a phase that she's going through. If you could give her a little time, you'll see her face is full as the moon. And although the stars seem bright, her face is dim and hard to see. Her heart is wan and waxing upon this love, and if it's meant to be. And many have walked here, raised their flags and seen the view. They've never gone below the surface. The surface of the moon. And you may see her up there shining, but there's a dark side that she hides from view. When evening's over, she returns to a place far away where shadows are blue. And many have walked all over here, taking taken and done things they shouldn't do, but they just marred the surface. The surface of the moon. Dig a little deeper and dig down to the core. Fly a little farther and then you'll see so much more than you see, so much more. And tonight she walks in darkness, but it's just a phase that she's going through. Give her a little time, you'll see a face as full as the moon. A face as full as the moon.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Did you write that too?
Yes.
Really, really lovely.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna do our thing now. We'll see you a little bit later. We're blessed to have such great musicians.
We are.
They're so talented. Her lyrics are just beautiful. They're poetic. So we're here to cast no shadows, which is an impossibility, because as long as you stand in the light, there'll be shadows. And the shadows are good things. There's the shadow that is in front of you, and that's like you're going through life. Things are going to happen, and you prepare yourself by doing your spiritual work for those things that will come and happen. People pass away that can cause a shadow, because you don't want to lose anybody. You can lose a job that causes a shadow. There's all kinds of shadows that can be caused, and they're all right in front of us. And then there's the shadow behind us, when the sun's shining another way, just to remind us that we made it through all those shadows, and we're just like this strong being. Then there's the no shadow. Now this is a really rare thing. It's called lahaina, and that means the sun's full out and there's no shadow. It's a phenomenon that's kind of unexplainable, but it happens in Hawaii twice a year. But for us, it's those times where you're just surrounded in light, and you didn't do anything to bring it in. It's a spiritual high. I don't know how to explain it. I can only speak for myself, because I've had these experiences that were just blessings from God, and they're unexplainable, but they're one of the most delightful things that can possibly have happen to us. So it's the light that shows the shadow, and without the light, there would be nothing. So you think about it. The light shines on us and casts a shadow, and that shadow is something for us to grow. It's a gift to grow and have the best life that you can have. There are sometimes shadows that follow us all through our life, and people that are born with missing a limb or have some disease that's incurable. That's something that we're called upon to rise above and love yourself just as the way you are, because that shadow is not who you are. It's just an experience in life. And when you're born into something that isn't what you think is for your highest good, you have a special life, because the higher the challenge, the larger the growth. And you can see it sometimes in these children who have cancer or something that isn't condition-wise something that you bless. You don't want somebody to experience. Okay, slow down. My mind is going faster than my mouth. So what I was trying to say, that let me have a minute. Can you
Well, I can read a quote and start with that. This is from This Thing Called You by Ernest Holmes, and I just really identified with it when I read it. Life is like the sun. It shines on everything. Get out of the shadows. Create your own. Crawl out of your basement. Open the windows of your mind. Open the doors of your soul. Lift your thought and let life be to you whatever you want it to be. And I just think sometimes I get hung up on a thing that's going on, maybe in the news or maybe outside, or sometimes things go on with me too, but usually it's something outside myself that I let in, and then I let it upset me. And so some things, there's something I can do about it. And a lot of the things that might upset me, like when I'm reading the news or watching the news, or I don't have any control over it. And so for me to allow myself to be in the shadow of whatever else is going on is something I do have control over. And I can realize I don't have to stay in this place. Whatever's going on is going on. And me being in that negative space only adds to it. And so as I rise above it and realize what I can do, what are my things, how I can hold the space, how I can be present, then I'm lifting myself up and hopefully lifting the world up a little bit too. And sometimes it's just so tempting when you're watching the news or
experiencing a negative person.
That we can let it affect us.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we can walk away, and sometimes it's somebody that we have to see or have to be around. And we have a choice of deciding who we're going to be and how we're going to be and how we're going to behave toward it. And I can't think of anybody right now, but I've had experiences of people that I just clash with. Oh, I can too. There was a person in Grand Junction who was at the church before I got there, and for some reason the two of us just clashed. We just really clashed. And at first I just blamed her for all of it, and then I started taking classes, and then I realized, oh, I'm responsible for my feelings. I had lots of practitioner sessions about it, and I finally had this awakening of I can choose what to be upset about. And I can choose to just accept the other person absolutely just like they are and not let it bother me anymore. And as I made that decision, well, we had a few practitioner sessions together too. But we both made the decision to get through the stuff. We just became great friends. I don't know if it was just because we were so like each other. And the point of this is we get to choose. We get to choose what our response is going to be. We get to choose how we're going to react, how we're going to act, what we're going to do. And for me, just able to up-level my acceptance of myself and others just like we are, without being perfect, with just being the same that we are, we get to choose to accept everybody just where they are, just like they are. And I just think that's such a big thing.
Yeah. Well, and like I was saying, we go through this life, and there are shadows that just follow us. It seems like there's no way of getting out of it. And one of the most detrimental shadows that I can think of is being unable to forgive, because that's devastating. When you're unable to forgive, you create these other shadows. It's like the shadows keep getting darker and darker and darker, because you carry this thing, and you try to bring other people into your shadow, because you start gossiping about this person, you start talking about them and making that person wrong. And what they did was probably, it was a mistake on their part. They have to deal with that. Us, we're stuck with either ruin our life by not forgiving, or take the path of forgiveness. It's amazing what can happen when you forgive. It's like being blasted by a bright light that just closes your eyes, and it's so amazing that you're having this experience, yet you don't think you did anything to deserve it, but you did, because you forgave.
What that makes me think of, it's usually easier for me to forgive somebody else than it is to forgive myself. And so carrying that mistake along and bringing it up to castigate myself again, that doesn't serve any purpose. As we learn to forgive other people, it's really important that we learn to forgive ourselves too, because we're all here on this planet to learn, and the only way we can learn and grow is sometimes make mistakes.
As long as we stay in this unforgiveness, what keeps us there is blame, because we can blame that person, and we go over the blames, like over and over and over, the same thing. What this person is so rotten, and why they don't deserve anything good, and that blame feeds the unforgiveness and creates a warp. What's that? Warp sound. Never mind. Creates a sonic boom that either will set you free, because you exploded and you had a breakdown, and that does set people free sometimes, just having a complete breakdown because they were unable to forgive. What's funny and true, there's a dispute between two people, two cultures, two races, two nations. Both sides are in some way right. Both sides. You say, well, if they're both right, then what's the problem? The problem is they're both right in their own thinking to support their blame of the other person. And that's where the work unfolds. So what happens is the having to be right is more important than getting past and growing, because you are put together, and it's for the best of not just the other person, but for yourself. Because in some way, no matter how, I'm just looking at this. I shaved it today, and I can't stop looking at it.
Right there. Instead.
Easy for you to say.
It is, because I practiced.
So this thing to be right, let it go. You said your piece. You've blamed the person and everything they blame for, and that's it. You don't have to keep on going, because the only only next step, spiritually speaking, that you can do is let go of the blame and see where you can come together and rid yourself of a hurt heart.
Well, that's what I was thinking is when we don't forgive and we stay in that blame, then we stay in the hurt and we stay in the pain. And so actually, when we're doing that, we're not hurting the other person, we're hurting ourselves.
Yes.
And so from a selfish point of view, the best thing I can do is do my forgiveness work so that I can be happier, so that I can be better, so that I can grow. Because as long as I don't, and I think when we don't forgive others, we don't forgive ourselves as well. And so it's really important that we learn, we all make mistakes, and it's important to forgive ourselves as well. And that allows us to expand and grow and become more of who we came here to be, I think.
I agree. And you don't have to be right to not be wrong. So putting it in another way, not being wrong doesn't necessarily mean you're right. That's what I call a conundrum.
Conundrum.
It's conundrum. It's like a drum beat after a guy tells a joke. The drummer always goes boom boom boom, and so if you just use conundrum as the drum beat, then you have something to laugh at. You have something. I feel if we can begin by laughing at ourselves, then we can get to the healing place. We can get to the place of forgiveness. If I can laugh at myself for getting upset and blaming somebody for something that's so trivial, I can find that funny. What an idiot! What are you doing? Life is too short. You don't need to have more enemies, but you can love them. You don't have to like what they do, but you can surround them with love. And that's important to understand.
So one of the quotes I wrote down is from Living the Science of Mind. Our life should become a continuous communication with good. The communication of the soul with its source fans the spark of faith into a divine blaze in whose light dark shadows no longer lurks. This is inspiration. This is illumination. This is the perception of wholeness. And I think that's just a wonderful thing to look toward. And when we allow ourselves to get upset with someone or something, I usually don't get upset with someone. It's something, and it usually has to do with something I'm reading online that it's close it, shut it down. What can I do about it? What are my choices here? Oh, I could be upset all day, or I can just stop reading this and do the things that I can do and let go of the things I have absolutely no control over, and don't spend my time being upset about that.
That's right. And what I find to be true about forgiveness is you'll discover that other shadows of your life will also be cast away. When you forgive, all these other things that seem to be messing your life up just gets cast away. It's a powerful tool. And like you said, you got to look at where you're blaming yourself, because that gets you nowhere.
Well, I think in my case, I think it was a learned thing. And so just as I could learn to blame myself, I could learn to forgive myself, because we're all here to grow and to learn and experience. And if we never made any mistakes, we probably aren't doing anything. And so it's important that we understand in my opinion, our whole purpose here is to allow ourselves to grow and experience the good and the things that we call bad and grow through it. And I read somewhere that we can progress so much farther in our spiritual existence as we take this human form than we can when we're in whatever form we're in. Otherwise, it's a lot easier to move forward in the human self than it is in the other place we are where we're just spiritual.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's true or not, but it makes sense to me.
So I'm going to read this that came through to me so I get it in a clear way.
Okay.
If you find yourself in a misunderstanding, there's only one thing to do. Find a place where you can understand. It may be the most difficult thing to do. Find a place where you can understand this person's wrongdoing to you. Even if it's just understanding that misunderstanding has no power in itself. So when you understand, when you get to a place where you can understand, even if you just understand that misunderstanding has no place in your life.
Mhm.
That's a big step.
It is.
So should we pray?
Yes.
Okay.
You can do it.
Yeah. I got a voice.
Yay.
Yay. So clear your head. Let go of all thoughts. Empty, empty, empty. And focus on the true self, that which was created in the likeness and the divine mind of God. Just be there with it as I speak this word, declaring for each and every individual that's tuned in today, there is God. To each and every person that is in my life, there is God.
Mm-hmm.
For every person on this planet and possibly on other planets, there is God. God is the twinkling of the stars. God is the embracing of a child. God is this loving place that we can call forth in any given time. And I challenge you to call forth love right now. Call forth expansiveness right now. Call forth the true self that is God as you right now. And just feel it. Feel its everlasting good as it wraps its arms around you and caresses you and tells you, you are my child in whom I am so very grateful. And just feel that. Let it sink into your consciousness. Let it be guided by your heart. And know that right where you are, God is. That's all we need to know, folks. It's the highest form of understanding that anyone can possibly have. So what I understand is anybody that's listening to my voice in this moment, there you are, the Spirit of God in its perfection. Nothing can take that away from you. Nothing can hurt, harm, or endanger it because it's eternal and it's forever good. And knowing that this is the truth that I've spoken, knowing that the effect of this word is already changing lives. It's already releasing anything that you carry in your heart that no longer serves you. It's the call of forgiveness. It's all good all the time, right here and right now. So it's easy to let go. Simply let go by opening yourself to allow it to take place. And so I say, and so it is.
So it is. Amen. Amen. Ashe, aho, and woohoo!
Wow. I'm loving today, and there is such a release when we forgive, and that is such a beautiful thing to think of, being in the shadows until you forgive. That's so beautiful, and thank you so much for putting it that way. That's just, it really, it's so beautiful. This morning when I was thinking about what songs I was gonna play, I opened up my folder with all my music in it, and this song fell out. So we're gonna go with it today because I think the universe gave me this song today to sing. This is a song that was written by the singer-songwriter Jewel, and it's called A Life Uncommon. And this is just a beautiful, incredible song. So I'm going to play it for y'all. So thank you so much. It's been a joy to be here today. Thank you so much. My heart is so full. All right, here we go. Don't worry, mother. It's going to be all right. Don't worry, sister. Say your prayers and sleep tight. It'll be fine. Lover of mine, it'll be just fine. And lend your voices only to the sounds of freedom. No longer lend your strength to that which you wish to be free from. Live your lives in love and bravery, and you shall lead a life uncommon. Now I heard your anguish, I heard your hearts cry out. We are tired, we are weary, but we aren't worn out. Sorry about that, hang on just a sec here. Set down your chains till only faith remains. Set down your chains and lend your voices only to the sounds of freedom. No longer lend your strength to that which you wish to be free from. Live your lives in love and bravery, and you shall lead a life uncommon. Now there are plenty of people who pray for peace, but if praying were enough, it would have come to be, let your words enslave no one, and the heavens will hush themselves to hear our voices ring out clear with songs of freedom, sounds of freedom. Come on, you unbelievers, move out of the way. There is a new army coming, and we're armed with faith. And to live, we must give. To live, and lend our voices only to the sounds of freedom. No longer lend our strength to that which we wish to be free from. Fill your life with love and bravery, and you shall lead. Let's lend our voices only to the sounds of freedom. No longer lend our strength to that which we wish to be free from. Let's live our lives with love and bravery, and we shall lead a life uncommon. And we shall lead a life uncommon.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
When was it? Were they like in the 80s?
Maybe. It's a great song, isn't it?
Beautiful.
And it's so appropriate for now, what we're experiencing now.
Yeah,
Really
isn't
neat.
it? I know, and it just fell out of my notebook this morning, and I was like, well, okay, there's a message. I'm
There
going
it is.
to do that. That's what people need to hear today.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was
I love
great.
it when it works that way.
What a beautiful, beautiful song. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to Jewel. She was the one that put it out in the world, and you just get to run with it. So
Yeah, but you brought it to me today.
Yeah.
So thank you.
well,
Yeah.
thank you for being there to receive it.
Especially when it started, you know, with mothers. You know, I stopped there because you listed a whole other roles. And it starts with mothers, you know, and the message was, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
We went to sisters.
And lovers.
Bruce?
Yeah. Oh, you're going to make me cry too. Yeah. I need that message too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good message today, too.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Really needed.
Mhm.
Really high spiritual stuff, you know. I mean, it was really at a high level to embrace that the larger the challenge that you're going through right now, the higher the growth. I mean, that's just a whole different way of looking at it. And that's just one sentence in the whole thing you guys talked about. And all of it was really at a very high level. It was really good.
Thank you.
Please excuse me, our dog is barking outside. We can with the neighbors.
Dogs do that.
Yeah.
Well, we had a fox move in next door, so we were living under the spruce tree in our neighbor's yard. And every once in a while, they come out and just lay in the sun, and it just bugs Shannon to no end to have them just laying there. And she's wagging her tail. She's wagging her tail the whole time she's barking.
Yeah.
Someone wants to be over there playing.
Was it dangerous for Shannon?
I don't think so. She's pretty big. She's 3 times their weight. But yeah, who knows? But our fence is fully fenced. Our yard is fully fenced. So. Oh, you're so excitable. Yeah.
Guess what I saw? Guess what I saw?
And I don't know what it was. Sometimes she barks at the people walking their dogs too. I don't know if she feels jealous or something, but
But she might just be saying hi.
yeah. Yeah. And during the day it's not that bad. Nobody around us has complained or anything.
We go for a walk. We have these trails, and we pass people's houses that have dogs, and those dogs just come running over and start barking. But they're not barking because they're mad at us. They're wanting to say hello.
Yeah, it's kind of like hi, hi, hi.
Hi, over and over and over.
And then there's a little dog. He just stands so royally up there and just looks at us.
Yeah, the other one's down there going like this, and he's just. Except one of them's black and one of them's white. They're so cute.
Just surveying the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Do you have a pet, Annie?
Yeah, I've got Marley.
Marley.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
Well, at one point, I had 3 cats, 2 dogs, 9 chickens. We had a ferret, we had a snake, and we had a tarantula. So I've had lots of pets. And my mom has a farm. So I'm all about animals, and I love them so much. I feel kind of strange just having 1 cat right now.
Yeah.
It feels kind of empty, but it's also been kind of liberating too, because that's a lot of critters to have to, who are dependent on me. So, but I love it very, very much. I would just do great in a petting zoo. I would love it.
When it's been a long time ago, but my parents bought this big house out next to Grand Junction in Fruita, and we were sitting on the steps, my siblings and I, going through pictures, and the dog just came over. Was it a dog? It was something. It just came over and stuck its head and was looking at the pictures with us too. And it was just so sweet. Oh, it was the horse. They had a horse and they didn't have the corrals built yet. And so Pixie just walked over. She just stuck her head over my shoulder and looked at pictures with us. It was just so sweet. You know, it's like when we think about it, we really are all one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And animals remind us of that. They make us better people for sure.
Yeah.
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 They pick up on our emotions and can feel it with us.
It's kind of fun when you go out, like when we were out yesterday. It just brings people to you because there's so many people that love animals. It's like, oh, can I pet him? Or, oh.
They're all so polite. Do you
Yeah.
mind if I pet your dog? And it's like,
Yeah.
Of course, she loves to be petted.
We're lucky that she is friendly. Or we probably wouldn't take her out in public if not. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they seem to love unconditionally.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
No. Cats are not that way.
Okay, dogs.
Cats are, you love me unconditionally.
But this one knows when, when I'm sick or when I'm sad, or she's always right there. But she also really loves music. And so I'm sure that's why she's here right now, because she helps me sing, and she loves music so much. So she's right here. Sometimes she'll sing.
Yeah. She did a great job because you did a great job. She did a real good job today.
She was a good emotional support kitty today.
She's like, yeah, keep talking about me.
Do you live in the mountains or do you live down in Albuquerque?
I live in the Heights.
In the Heights.
I live
Okay.
like in the Northeast Heights.
Yeah.
So we're kind of on the way up. I like to think of it that way. I'm on the way up.
All right.
Like the Jeffersons. So moving on up.
Moving on.
Yeah, I lived in the Heights, but no, I think you're probably a lot closer now, farther up northeast.
I'm really close to the casino. I'm just like at the very north tip of Albuquerque.
I like some of the art in the casino is so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Beautiful rugs, Indian rugs, yeah.
Well, we can walk about a half a mile down the road, and we're like at the edge of the Sandia Pueblo, and sometimes we'll see the buffalo running around. So that's kind of cool,
Mm-hmm.
To
So
be that
are way up there. Nice.
Yeah.
Is
It's beautiful.
that close to where the tram is going up the hill there?
I'm probably about 3 miles from there.
Oh.
I'm close to the highway.
That's close. Yeah, we went up. Was that before we were married?
Yeah, I went up to the top and
On the tram. Yeah.
It wasn't ski.
No.
Was it? No.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I got
cool.
to see the views and
Yeah.
everything. That's when I was just introducing Greg to my family.
Oh, nice! And that view is amazing. We're so lucky. We're also lucky that we're close to mountains.
Uh-huh.
Y'all are like y'all are in mountain land.
Yeah.
Y'all got the big mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not far.
Sandia Peak's pretty big. They ski up there.
It's just not as tall, right? It's not as tall as some of the mountains that y'all have.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
But it's big.
No.
It is it's wide.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is it relatively inexpensive to live in Albuquerque?
It's a lot cheaper than where we were in Dallas. Dallas was a lot more expensive. I think that one thing that I really like here is I feel like it's a really good mix of people. You have people who walk all kinds of paths in life here. And so it's not as here in Albuquerque, I don't think that there's so much difference. I mean, yes, you have very, very wealthy people and you have really, really poor people. But I think there's a lot of people in between. And I think that I like that a lot because I was finding that in Dallas, it was very segregated. we would come together in public spaces, but I feel like there are really neighborhoods here still, and everybody kind of hangs out together. I've been really enjoying living here.
That's good.
Miss
Nice.
rain, because I love rain, but apart from that, I really, really do like the slower pace, and
Yeah.
I love the cranes that come through in the wintertime. The cranes and the river. The river has a story, and I love the river. I love the mountains. I love the sky. I don't know, but it's wherever you are, you make the best of it, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like that make the best of it.
Do you know
Susan?
Do you know Susan Park?
I love Susan so much. She's a gem.
She used to play at our service a lot.
Did she? She's a special soul.
Yeah.
Yes, we love her.
She's the musician at the church there, right?
She is. I sing there sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She lives up in Sandia Crest or up
Yeah.
Somewhere.
farther.
The
Yeah.
other side, yeah. And Raheem's going to stay at my house in a couple of weeks because he's going to be playing at the church.
Oh, wow. He's a wonderful soul.
Here, and we're going to be in Denver, so maybe I'll come. Maybe we'll be able to come by and see you guys because that's going to be like I think on the 11th or the 12th or something like that. We're going to be up in
That'd be
Denver.
great.
We're gonna do lunch or something.
What are you going? What are you coming for? Just
So the symphony is doing Marin Moore, the conductor that's going to be conducting in Denver. Mike is going to go meet her, and so we're going to come up for that. So we're pretty excited.
oh, cool.
It'll be a nice break. So I'm going to see if I can convince him to not leave too early, so we can head up that way and come to the service. Because I would love to be able to do all big, real hugs.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Is that Easter or that's the week
That's
after?
the week after.
Oh, the week after.
Next week is the 5th, and that's Easter.
That's right. That's right.
We're going to be in California, by the way.
Till the 11th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Oh, you'll be
Saturday.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably, yeah. The one thing I've noticed about New Mexico that I just loved is that there's an appreciation of all three cultures, the Spanish, the Indian, and the white people, or the rest of us.
There's a good
It's
appreciation.
just so much more celebrated, places to go eat, places, or, and Colorado, Denver was really not like that. When I grew up here, or I did my first 6 years here, and I think there's more now of appreciation, but it's getting better anyway. But
Oh, California. All those Californians that moved here. Southern California.
Yeah.
But
I
I
love
love thinking about it that they do celebrate all three cultures.
Mhm.
They
You know?
do. It's very much like a different country here in some ways.
Mhm.
There are lots of different languages spoken, and yeah, people look different, and it's good. It's good to be around people that don't look like you. I think I like it. Celebrate that. I don't want everybody looking like me. Tasty,
Well, that diversity adds a fullness, I think,
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
that you don't get when you're just all the same, you look the same, and you believe the same, and you do the same. It just adds a lot of depth and a lot of fullness to have all different kinds of people.
Yeah, to the culture.
Yeah.
It's true. I love that. And of course, being in New York City last weekend was like, oh yeah, wow.
I love New York.
Yeah.
New Yorkers are special people. Just
They
the way
do.
they see life. They don't like holding anything back. They tell you you never know.
It's
Yeah.
true. But but it's like I told somebody the other day. So, but when you all live, when that many people live and work and dream together in a 12-mile area, they have to be blunt and they have to learn how to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Because they live together and they're like literally on top of each other. So they have to just be like, all right, well, this is but okay, so where are we gonna go? Let's get that out and move on.
Assert yourself.
Yeah. It's very true.
We're still recording.
Yeah. Do you want to go off and stop the recording, go to fellowship for a little bit?
Yeah. Can you hang with us?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Let's
You just stay on.
let's do the benediction and then we'll be back without recording. Okay.
Yeah. So we center ourselves again, recognizing that this day is the day the Lord has made, and rejoice in it. Rejoice in being alive. Rejoice in your loved ones being part of your life. Rejoice in this great country, even though it's going through growing pains. We rejoice in its idea. We rejoice in all those folks that we don't even know, but we still hold them in the highest and best light. And so, with a rejoiceful heart, I let go, knowing that we're all on our perfect paths. It's all unfolding perfectly. I let it be by together saying, and so it is.
So it is. Okay. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay.